cookie friends, welcome back to Lights Camera Cookies. Be sure to stick around after this cookie decorating and hang out with me and Hank and talk all things Mr. Oogie Boogie. So I hand cut this cookie and then I painted it with my black food coloring. And you know how you can't draw on top of black and actually see what you're doing? I took my scribe tool that I was just using there and I etched out the shapes that I wanted to draw. So that's a good tip for you if you're like, how do I draw on a black cookie? You can just etch it with your scribe tool. So I filled Mr. Oogie Boogie himself with some thicker green icing. And I started to come in and do the rest of this wheel. You'll also notice on Oogie Boogie, I decided to just leave his mouth and eyes with that black background instead of piping in black icing. I just thought it looked cool. It was a little bit less work. It was just an easy thing to do. So I decided to leave it like that. So I filled in all of the parts of his wheel with my green and purple icing. That consistency was a little bit thinner than what I used for Oogie Boogie. It was just a preference. You'll start to realize that you'll figure out what type of icing preferences you like to work with. And this is how I chose mine. So I waited a full 24 hours for this cookie to set and dry. And I have these really awesome little pots of luster dust. And these are fluorescents. That means they glow under black light. Safe to eat. I bought them off of Amazon. I think they're awesome. So I painted over the green and purple and the orange, and I also painted Oogie Boogie himself. And it did change the color a little bit of the cookie, but that was okay because I knew that once I turned the lights off and put on the black light, it was gonna be awesome. So I put the detail on Oogie Boogie over there with my thin paintbrush and my black icing, which I dilute with a clear vodka. So I always say it, there's no alcohol in these cookies. The alcohol evaporates, but the vodka is a really good thing to use to dilute the food coloring instead of water, because water can actually start to dissolve your sugar that you just put down. So that's why I choose to do that. All right, so now I got the wheel all set, made it look like wooden slats with the lines and the little nail holes. So everything's coming together really, really nice. Okay, so I freehanded this one, the skeleton. I had a really thick glaze icing. One of the things I do here, you know, when you try to thicken up your icing, you should put in more sugar, of course. That'll help thicken it. When you want it thinner, you add more milk or water or whatever your liquid is. I actually put in some Crisco shortening like you might use for a buttercream, and it still dried nice and hard, but it came out so much easier out of my piping bag. And you can see there I scraped away, you know, I make mistakes all the time on cookies. I just scraped that away with my scribe tool and try it again. This is the outcome of the cookie in regular light, and this is what it looks like under black light. Guys, this was so much fun to make. I really, really enjoyed this. Let me know what you think. Did you like it under the black light? Do you like it as it is? Would you not eat this cookie because it's just way too cool to even think about eating? That's where I'm standing on that. Now it's time to talk all things Oogie Boogie. Hi cookie friends, welcome back to Lights Camera Cookies. My name is Larissa, this is my friend,
hey!
And this is Mr. Oogie Boogie himself.
That's right.
I hope you liked watching how we made this super fantastic, awesome, incredible Oogie Boogie cookie that, yes, is luminescent.
Yeah, it
glows in the dark. I was really looking for an excuse to use this petal dust again. They're back. We did use these before with our Electric Light Parade cookies, but I needed an excuse to bring them back. And who better to bring them back with than Oogie Boogie, because he was lit by black light in that entire movie. Oogie Boogie is mine and Hank's third favorite villain.
Yeah, he's up there.
He's up there. He's
that
really,
is
really
definitely
cool.
a great cookie.
My favorite villain is Ursula.
Oh.
Hank, who's yours?
Hades. They're both blue.
He's blue. So yeah.
His head's on fire.
Ursula, Hades, and Mr. Oogie Boogie himself. Tell us who your favorite villain is and who you think's the best out of the three. It should be Ursula, I'm just saying. But this is an Oogie Boogie episode, so our inspiration for this cookie is our Oogie Boogie pin collection. Yes, that's right. If you've been with us for a while, you know that we collect Disney pins, which we will show you right now. Okay, here is our Oogie Boogie pin board. This is the pin that inspired the cookie. This is what made me want to make the roulette wheel. So for any of you Disney pin dorks out there nerding out over this with me, that's a limited edition of 500. Big deal in the Disney pin trading world. I love that one. This is also another limited edition, and it was part of the cereal collection. So you open it up and you see Oogie Boogie cereal, and it has that little dangly at the bottom, so I love that. Look at that one, the Not So Scary from 2016. Not So Scary is the Disney Halloween party in Walt Disney World. That little mask, that skeleton mask, comes off of his face. A lot of these are from different Halloween parties because, you know, Oogie Boogie's like the man for Halloween. Oh, here's another roulette wheel. That one spins too. And here's another limited edition. And this is a giant pin we have, but the star right there is Mr. Oogie Boogie, I think. Okay, and this one is super special. We went to the Central Jersey Pin Trader event, met a super awesome couple. They traded us this pin and they subscribed to our channel, and you were so lovely to meet. You know who you are, and thank you so much for making this pin collection even better. How did you like that pin collection?
That's a big pin too.
That's a big
That's a jumbo.
Yeah, that roulette wheel is really cool. We've got some other stuff to show you. Like this guy in the foreground, right here.
Yes!
A popcorn bucket. So
Mr. Oogie Boogie!
The Disney is like known for their popcorn buckets, and we just get suckered into buying all of them. We've got this little Funko Oogie Boogie.
He's part of our train.
He's part of a bigger set, which we have almost the whole set. We're waiting for 2 more pieces. We've also got the dice.
Roll them dice!
How?
No snake eyes!
Let's see. Oh, I got a 1. I thought I was gonna roll snake eyes. How cool would that have been? Like,
those are handmade, Etsy.
Next thing we have a new edition.
We have never talked about them on here.
Okay, so we love this company. They're called Bones Coffee Company.
They just released the Nightmare Before Christmas collection. It's like the beginning of October.
So this
maybe even September.
Oogie Boogie, Mudslide Boogie.
Yes!
So they released coffee, Mudslide Boogie, and then if you were lucky enough to land one of their mugs, these are like handmade
mugs. They did
mugs.
5 or 6 different flavors.
These are awesome. Look at this mug. Look at it. Look at how cool it is.
They've got the coffee and actually just came out with the K-Cups.
Go check them
Always
out.
a lot of flavor.
And their mugs. Get all their mugs. All of their mugs. Oh, something so cute. Look at how cute he is.
Oh, Squishmallow.
He's just a little Squishmallow, which...
That's a little one.
I just love them so much. They're so squishy. They're so squishy. Okay, the star. We went to Disney.
Oh, it's about that time.
We went to Disney in 2020. Maybe?
Yeah, it's about time to take him out.
Hank saw it. So what a great segue into Christmas, right?
He's so awesome!
Oogie Boogie Nutcracker.
That's right!
That's right. A nutcracker. And why is he so awesome?
Whoa.
He's on the roulette wheel.
Yes, and the package.
Oh my gosh.
Little package, he's got a Santa hat. If you go to Disneyland right now, you will see him in the Haunted Mansion.
How cool.
This is the highlight.
This is so cool. So and to end our episode, we did some research for you. Which means we have a...
Fuzz fact!
Fuzz fact. We have one really solid, awesome fuzz fact.
Oh, that's great.
So,
yeah, we gotta show them.
So, Oogie Boogie, fuzz fact number 1.
Number 1!
And only number 1.
And only.
So, Oogie Boogie's character was inspired by Cab Calloway, who was an American singer, songwriter, bandleader, conductor, and dancer. Super talented.
Yes.
Born in 1907. It was inspired by one of the Betty Boop cartoons. So Cab Calloway and his band performed before one of the Betty Boop cartoons. And I'm gonna put up some clips and maybe you can see why Oogie Boogie was inspired by him.
Yeah. Yes, and in fact they even have a line.
Yes, you're right, Hank. So there was dialogue taken from the Betty Boop cartoon, The Old Man in the Mountain.
Yes.
From 1933. And the line is, what are you gonna do? That was Betty Boop. What are you gonna do?
Do that too well.
And then the old man on the mountain says, I'm gonna do the best I can.
And you watched it side by side. That was really awesome to watch.
Just like how Santa's like, what are you going to do? And then Oogie Boogie's like, I'm gonna do the best I can.
I'm sure they know it.
So, this was it. I hope you enjoyed this episode.
Wow, that was like already, wow.
I hope you enjoyed watching how this was made.
Yeah.
Be sure to check out the rest of our YouTube channel. We do have some cool stuff. Let me know what's like the one thing that we have that you think was the coolest. Was it the mug? Was it the popcorn bucket? The nutcracker? Let me know. Let me know if you own anything Oogie Boogie. I'd love to talk to
see your merch
about it. Please be sure to like, subscribe, hit the
ding
for notifications, and we will see you next time, Cookie Friends!
Next time! Tickle, tickle, tickle!
A tickle, tickle, tickle.
Ah!
A tickle, tickle, tickle.
Ah! Stop it!
Tickle, tickle, tickle.
Stop it!
Tickle.
What are we doing?
That was weird.
Yeah, that was weird.
Snake and spider stew.
Whoa!
Wow.
Whoa!
Wow.
All right, let's be done.
Oh, I thought we were gonna go for it.
No, we're not.
Snake eyes.
Wow.